want to create brand awareness and create love of customer towards the product or service of the brand. That also explains why most of the marketing effort often focuses on advertising only. However, just think a little bit. With that marketing effort, you invest to have an interesting, creative, and distinguished advertising. But how about it cannot reach to your audience? Your audience could not see it, don't know about its existence. Then don't you see that every of our marketing efforts have become useless? This situation also often happens when the marketer forgot the existence of one of another important frame of advertising. This is the media. So I am Uyen, and today I'm representing Group 5 to tell you the story of media and to give you information how the media is planned to deliver to you, to me, and to audience the advertising messages. We will go through 5 parts. With the very first one is the media. As I told you earlier, the advertising message cannot reach to us, to you, or to others without any delivery system. So basically, media is just a delivery system that helps the advertiser to deliver advertising message to the prospective and existing customer. How the media is divided. If you look at that map, you can see clearly that you're very familiar with all of the informations. With broadcast media, you have seen it very often. TV, radio. I'm sorry, is something wrong here? And with the print media, we have newspaper and magazines. And with support media, you can go to the screen and see that last month we have 2 billboards compete with each other like Milo and Ovaltine. It is one kind of support media. Or you can see that some car, taxi, or buses have some advertising images on the body. And another one is online media, which is very outstanding these days, or we can call it social media. All of these also involve the 4 types of media, like paid, you have to pay to get that media, or earn, you can freely use that media without paying anything, or own a share when your company has grown for a long time. So how about the media in Vietnam? From the last 4 to 5 years today, the Vietnam media has changed a lot, and it has over 700 newspaper, magazines, radio, or TV stations nationwide. And of course, with that changing speed of the media, however, Vietnam is still focused on TV and newspaper as the main media channels. So why TV is still widely used by Vietnamese, over 72%. But these days, they are showing another tendency that they refer to watch TV online or on their mobile device. This gives us a hint that there will be a growing use of internet and mobile in the use of media. So with that hint, we can say that if the marketer wants to succeed in their job and how to buy the best media, they need to efficiently do good in the media planning. So the fundamental purpose of the media plan is just to find out the best way to deliver advertising message to customer. The media plan is broken down into 4 stages. The first one is the market analysis, in which you will have all the information act as the basis for the rest of the media plan to be relied on. In this stage, you have to define you advertise to whom. One suggestion is you can use that index to see who you want to advertise to and where to promote. You can use survey of buying power index or brand development index or category development index, anything. And the last one, you have to look what internal or external factors are operating that can affect your actions. With internal, it can be side of media budget, managerial or administrative capabilities, or so forth. And with external, it can be the economy, the changing in technologies, or other competitive factors. So the second stage is the media objective, where you develop a framework that will deliver the message to the target audience in the most efficient and cost-effective manner. And the next stage is you have to develop and implement media strategy. In this stage, you will have any of your action need to based on the below category, like the media mix, in which you will select the combinations of vehicles that best attain all the objectives. For example, your advertising can be a combination of social media and magazines. And another criteria is the target market coverage, in which you have to determine which target market that need the most media emphasis. And the same with geographic coverage, you have to weigh certain area to see which area need the most emphasis on media, because those locations maybe have potential customer, and you have to cut down some media focus on other areas as well. And another is flexibility. In such an environment that continuously changing, your strategy may need to be modified. And we come to scheduling. It is the concept that to align promotional time to your plan. We have three kinds. The first one is continuity. It is regular and continuous pattern without gaps or non-advertising periods. It can happen through every week, every month, or every year, and it's best to deliver messages about product that consume on an ongoing basis without regard for seasonality, like food or detergent, etc. And the second one we have is the flighting. It is less regular than continuity, but with intermittent period of advertising and non-advertising. You know, for example, Suzuki, it just lasts mainly on in the winter, because in summer there will be nobody here. And the last one is the buzzing. It is a combination of continuity and flighting. It means that the continuity will remain, but at some certain times we will have promotions. We also have the reach and frequency. In this case, you will see whether you want to be seen or heard by more people or by fewer people more often. And with this case, you can also use some important index like the GRP, or the TRP. With the TRP, it will not include waste coverage. And for a strategy to determine which is the best for you, you should decide the minimum frequency goal needed to reach advertising objective effectively, and then later on maximize the reach at that frequency level. We also have creative aspect and moods. Indeed, with creative aspect, the media and creative department will work closely with each other to achieve a greater impact with audience on the specific media. with the mood, certain media will have their own mood throughout the communications. For example, with TV has sight and sounds. It of course may create a better mood for audience rather than magazine or newspaper. And we have budget considerations. It is a relationship. There's a relationship between the budget and the effectiveness of the media you are using. So this relationship should be carefully managed. You can use the absolute cost or some index from the relative cost to see how you are doing. And with the CBN, you can use the CBN to measure for the broadcast media and for print media, and the cost per rating point is used for broadcast media. And we come to the last stages of the media plan, that is evaluation and follow-up. Of course, the media plan to this day need help you to answer those two questions. That is, how well does this strategy achieve the media objective, and how well does this media plan contribute to attain the overall marketing and communication objective. So come back to the media practice in Vietnam. What is their challenges now? Of course, not all media decisions are quantitatively determined. One of the challenges faced by Vietnamese who work in media is, in some circumstances, they have to make judgment or assume the image of media in the environment that they are not familiar with, or they have to give out decisions when they have none of the knowledge about the case they are working in. And the second one is the limited researchers in Vietnam. Unlike other developed countries, Vietnam very limited in researchers, so there is a huge lack of complete and updated data for marketers to use. So sometimes they have to utilize their personal understanding and experience to evaluate and predict the market. It also posing a problem that whether they should use their personal experience or they need to based on the lack of the data to give out the decision about the media, about the strategy of marketing. Because when they work with foreign expat, their personal experience as a local person, their understanding about the environment or the social relationship, they are regarded that based on no science at all. And of course, the foreign expat will require them to prove it, and this is not an easy task. So this is all of my presentation for media today. Thank you.